Okay, how long do you think people should date before they agree to get married?
Before they agree to get married?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or before they do get married.
Okay, agreeing to get married.
Before you do get married.
I would say
before you do get married.
Before you do get married. I want to say 9 months.
Because that's how long it took you.
Well, 9 months is definitely a long enough time to where you can actually get to know somebody. After you know somebody for 9 months,
I would like to point out
them regularly, like on a daily basis, like I did with Masha. Definitely plenty of time.
Okay, so you guys met in January, you got married in September, right?
Yeah.
And McRib comes out every November, right? Mm-hmm. So not even one McRib cycle.
Okay, a year is probably the best. I'm not gonna lie, a year is probably the best amount of time. But
it is.
See,
what if they don't like?
Masha was going back to Russia, and there's no good way in hell that I was ever going to let her out of my grasp.
I'm just saying,
she liked me enough to actually want to marry me, and she's smart, and she's sexy. And she's a lot of... I mean, like, she's...
What are her thoughts on McRib?
I know, right? Because, like, what if you take her to get a McRib and she's like, we're never eating this ever again. And then you're screwed. Your entire life down the drain, you can never eat McRib.
That's why you have to wait at least one.
That's why the one McRib cycle exists. Jake, why can't you understand?
I think that a year is probably the best amount of time.
Yeah, you don't want to be in that place like, oh god, I made a mistake.
I know, right?
But I've never been in that.
Because you're going to be like, at midnight, you're going to be sneaking out of the house. You're like, all right.
To get the McRib.
And your wife's going to be like, where have you been? You're like,
you come in and you have a little like a barbecue sauce in your collar.
You're like, oh, I was just fucking hookers, honey, honestly. I was not at McDonald's.